So, ladies and gentlemen, I have spotted this on the road. You may recognise it. It is, of course, Eddie Stobart Logistics. It would seem that Eddie Stobart has moved into my area of operations, and obviously they're going to take me on. Fortunately for me, they've chosen Renaults, which should give me a huge advantage. I expect we'll be seeing them broken down on the road quite a lot. But it seems I've got some competition. Not happy about that. So, because of that, I've had to respond in kind. If Eddie Stobart's going to move into my area of operations, I'm going to have to up my game a little bit. Taking on the might of Eddie Stobart. So we can't just let Eddie Stobart run the place, can we? We've got to hit back with something. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you Squirrel Logistics. Oh, yes. This is no ordinary company. This is a company going places. In particular, we're going to go to Denmark. But let me just show you Squirrel Logistics. Doesn't it look absolutely fantastic? With the black paint job and the white logo. It wouldn't really be right and proper to have such a wonderful black paint job like that without a matching truck, would it? In Squirrel Logistics we do of course only use Scanias. So let me just present to you the Squirrel Black Scania. I think you'll agree that looks pretty badass. The white mirrors, the white labelling, and the shiny black truck. That just looks seriously, seriously good. Certainly when we're out on the roads, Eddie Stobart can't hold a candle to that. But our trucks are Scanias and not Renaults, so we're going to be delivering more reliably, possibly even faster. We're going to kick Eddie Stobart's ass, kick it out of town. If you're wondering who Eddie Stobart is, they're a pretty big logistics company in the UK. Getting too big for the boots, I think, so I'm currently in the UK, and I'm going to kick them out of the UK. That's the plan. So you may be wondering how I'm managing to go to Denmark. If you've been watching the live streams, you will of course know that I have the ProMod map pack installed. Now, if you don't know what the ProMod map pack is, essentially it's a map pack that brings Scandinavia to Euro Truck Simulator. By Scandinavia I mean Norway, Sweden, Denmark and a little bit of Finland. It's still work in progress, they're still enhancing it, the bug fixing it, but let me tell you, that map pack is probably one of the best, well, probably actually the best extension to Eurotruck that I've seen. It's pretty complete. It's very detailed. It's got a lot of cool stuff in it. And if you play this game, you would be mad not to install it. The thing is about the ProMod pack is it works with the default version of the game, so it will not work with the TSM mod pack. The TSM mod pack is the one that takes you to Africa and extends into Spain and Italy. It's not compatible with that. But the Pro mod pack has stated that it should be compatible with the upcoming release from SCS, the Going East map pack, which takes us into Eastern Europe. It doesn't actually overlap with anything in that one, so it should be okay. Let's just bring my sat-nav back, because I'm going to need my sat-nav. So, as long as you've not used TSM on your profile, then you should be okay to just download and install this map pack. As with all mods, for God's sake, back up your profile before you install a new mod. Because the worst case scenario is the mod gets its grubby paws into your profile and you can't get rid of it. And then as soon as an update comes out to Eurotruck, or you want to try some other mods, you can't because you're stuck with this one. It's not a good scenario to be in, so back up your profiles anyway. Just zip it up or RAR it up. Go to winrar.com, get yourself WinRAR. It's a free and super cool archiving tool. Most of the mods these days come in RAR format, so you will need WinRAR. Just go to winrar.com. You will need it anyway. It's better than WinZip in my opinion. Right, so we're going to go to Denmark. So we're just coming out of Liverpool. I actually took a trip from Sheffield over to Liverpool to pick up my Squirrel Logistics trailer. Carrying some dry milk today, it seems. And I am, of course, using the Logitech G27 wheel. I haven't got the camera on. I decided not to use the webcam. If you've watched my streams, you'll know that I have a webcam that shows you my G27 wheel and H shifter in action while I'm streaming. I also have the chat window up. I decided not to do that for my videos. I think a lot of people are enjoying Eurotruck. It seems to be growing more and more in popularity. It's not showing any signs of backing off, which is absolutely brilliant. If you want to play, actually I'm going to need some fuel, but just nip in here and grab some fuel. Just noticed I'm quite low. If you want to play, if you want to use this skin pack was done for me by one of my followers. Very kindly did it. I sent him some images and he created the trailer and the truck. The details for that are actually going to be in the video description. Big shout out to him. Super cool that he did this for me. Really grateful. I absolutely love it. Look at that, Squirrel Logistics. It just looks so cool. There is actually a black and a white version of this available, depending on which you fancy. There's a white truck and a white trailer. And there's a black truck and a black trailer. Now you can only have one or the other, you can't have both of them. There's a truck. Oh, look at that! Look at this! The trailer is glitched into the truck. Now I'll tell you why that happens, because that trailer is longer than what the default trailer is for the game. So this is one of the aspects of the game that needs to be changed. Can you see? I think the problem stems from the way it's hooked up on that truck there. It's pushed back. Normally the trailer would be, you know, a couple of meters forward, and the trailer's gone a couple of meters at the back there, so the game doesn't know that it's longer than it really is. And this is one of the things that I think SCS needs to address. They need to allow the mod author not just to change the actual model of the trailer, but to effectively instruct the game as to the new model dimensions so that it can correctly adjust things properly. It seems to be somewhat limited at the moment. I love the fact this game is moddable, but it is limited moddable, and that's one of the things that they should tackle first, I think. See if we can get on here safely. Yeah, there we go. There's such a blind spot there when you're turning into a lane. I've done it before myself. You get a vehicle just down in your blind side, just down where your door is roughly. If you're not careful, you can end up having a crash. Now then, let's try to press F6. There we go. So we're carrying 22 tons of dry milk to, I don't know how you say this. This is obviously Danish, Copenhagen. Or Copenhagen, who knows how you say that. I'm not familiar with the local pronunciation. I'm sure everybody from Denmark right now is laughing at the way I'm saying that. But job income 23 grand. That'll do. So just jumping back to the truck and trailer thing, I'm going to make these things available. Obviously because a fan has actually done this truck and trailer for me. I'm going to make this available as a download, and I'm going to get it put on the Modsaholic website. So Modsaholic are hosting the mods I use, basically. They're hosting the mods I use to allow you to just download them without getting loads of adverts in your face. Very kind of them. Incidentally, the ProMod pack is available on Modsaholic, so you can go and get it from there as well. So you should be able to download two different versions of this mod, the white and the black. Either black truck and trailer with white logo, or white truck and trailer with black logo. All you need to do is drop them into your mod folder and go into your profile, edit your profile, and tick it. Then get yourself a Scania if you haven't already got one, in which case, why haven't you got one? You should have a Scania. Everybody should have a Scania. Get down to the garage and there will be a paint skin that you can see. It just says Squirrel on it. You click on it and that will apply the paint skin of your choice to your truck. To get the trailer, you just need to look for a job. In the normal job screen, you will find one there that's the skin is basically my Squirrel Logistics skin. And take that job and you'll have a matching truck and trailer. Unfortunately, there's no way that I can at the moment in this game. This is a big shame. I can't actually start a Squirrel Logistics company and assign my trailer skin to it and say, every time I take a job that has goods that are transported in the back of a standard trailer, I want you to apply my Squirrel Logistics skin to it, just so it could be all nice and themed out if I was carrying normal goods. I mean, obviously that wouldn't apply if I've got a cat digger on the back or something. I'm just talking about the normal skin. Let me get the slow lane here. But we can't do that in the game. It's such a great shame. But these are the things that I'm going to talk to SCS about. I have a world of ideas. I'm sure they've realised that by now because they have actually watched my videos, so they do realise how many ideas I've got. Obviously they can't develop them all, but let me just, before I start talking about SCS and the guy who runs it, let me just mention something about my live streams, because I've kind of noticed that there's a bit of a confusion over live streams. It seems that not all people on YouTube who follow my videos are perhaps have encountered live streams or even tried them, or just wonder what they are or how to do them. I get quite a few messages about this, so I just wanted to address this in a video. Essentially, YouTube, I record videos offline, obviously, and then I edit them, and then I upload them to YouTube, and you guys watch them, and you obviously entertained by them, and you click like and hopefully favourite, and you comment. That's how YouTube works. We're all familiar with that. When I upload a video, hopefully YouTube will notify you in your subscription box, and you can also get YouTube to email you when I upload as well, which can be very handy. I find that feature very handy for channels that I absolutely don't want to miss a video for. YouTube can actually email you. I think you do that by hovering over the subscribe button, and then you get a little pop-up and you click and you tick email or something like that. I seem to remember that's how you do it. Anyway, a live stream is an entirely different thing. So a live stream is, I'm playing the game, and as I'm playing, I am streaming my video footage and audio up to Twitch, and you can tune in and watch it as if it is exactly a live broadcast, because that's what it is. But what you can also do is you can then interact with me directly and live, so you can say things in the chat window and I can respond to them. So it's the best form of interaction that you can pretty much get on the internet. Now, some people don't know about Twitch, but if you want to do this, what you need to do is go to twitch.tv and create yourself an account. It's really easy. You just need an email address. Create yourself an account and then go to my Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/thesquirrelsnuts, and click follow. And that's it. That's pretty much all you need to do at that point. Whenever I go live, Twitch will send you an email. They'll say, The Squirrels Nuts has just gone live with, and then there'll be a title for the broadcast. And you can click on the link, and you can jump straight into a live, assuming it's still going and I'm still live. You can just come and watch me play and interact with me, not just in Euro Truck but in any game I play. And that's really it. That's the whole kind of concept of live streaming. Now, there is one additional thing. Whenever the broadcast finishes, so let's say you miss it, you were out, you didn't get the email, whatever, there's a tab just next to the chat tab. There's a tab that says videos. You can click that, and in there you will see all of my previous broadcasts. So whenever there's a broadcast, slow down here, whenever there's a broadcast, Twitch will automatically record it for you, or for me. Just change lane, and you can watch the broadcast. So you could watch something from 2 days ago that possibly you missed. Obviously you can't interact with me anymore, it's not live, but you can still catch up on that. And sometimes I use that footage, I just kind of cut it up and upload it to YouTube. But that is essentially what Twitch is all about. And it's quite fun. It's a completely different thing. It's so interactive. Unlike a YouTube video, it's highly interactive. So if you're not already following me on twitch.tv/thesquirrelsnuts, then I suggest you create an account and go follow me now. Well, not now, obviously you're watching the video, but when the video finishes. Because my Euro Truck streams in particular seem to be very popular with you guys. And I get a lot of interaction, I see a lot of similar faces. And I'd like to see some new faces, I'd like to see some new people in there. So get yourself an account after you've watched this video and... Whoa, hello. Crazy AI again. Come on, dude, come on. There's actually... There's... See you, fella. We're just stuck there all day. Just stupid AI. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you about this, the main reason I am telling you to go and follow me on Twitch is because I am organising an event which you will not want to miss. Trust me, if you love my Euro Truck videos, you will not want to miss this event. I'm going to do a live stream event, okay? And I'm in touch with the guy who owns the company SCS. Mr. Pavel Sabor is his name. He's the guy in charge of SCS who make Euro Truck. And I have him on Skype, and I've been chatting to him. And I've asked him if he would like to join one of my live streams and chat with me and with you guys, essentially, answer questions and just talk about Euro Truck, the franchise, the game, where it's going, what are the plans for it, what about Coach Simulator, World Truck Simulator if they're doing that, etc, etc. You do not want to miss this event. This will be a very, very rare opportunity for you guys to listen to the man who owns SCS talk about this game. Now, I'm going to be building up a set of questions that I'm going to be asking him, things that I'm going to talk to him about. But obviously I'm going to be asking him about Coach Simulator, World Truck Simulator, you know, American Truck Simulator, when and if these things are going to be developed, if they're going to bring a multiplayer into this game at some point. You know, just generally the plans for the whole thing. And I'll talk to him about, you know, what's his background, does he love trucks, was he a truck driver, did he enjoy the Scania trip? There's an absolute world of questions that I can ask this guy. I don't know how long he's going to be able to stay in the stream, but I intend to talk to him for as long as he's there, and you'll be able to listen and take part in the whole thing. What about that? How super cool is that? I haven't got an exact date for it yet. Excuse me. I haven't got an exact date for it yet. This is going to take a bit of organisation, but when I do organise the date, I shall be putting a video up saying exactly when it's going to happen, but it will very, very likely be a Saturday evening UK time. Something along the lines of 6 PM UK time, which is going to be 7 PM Europe time, and that should be afternoon or morning for pretty much all of the US as well. So everybody should be able to catch it. you guys over in Australia, I know there's a load of you guys in New Zealand. Obviously, I can't get everybody happy, but you should be able to get up fairly early in the morning and catch that live stream. Or you could just watch it later after it's finished if you're not bothered about being in there live. But I'm really excited for this, and you guys should be too. This, you know, I reached out to this guy and he was good enough to come back and talk to me. And he's going to join a live stream. I mean, I just couldn't believe it when he agreed to it. It was like, that's just so cool. So one of the other things I'll be doing in that live stream is Mr. Pavel has been super generous, and he has given me 10 Eurotruck keys to give away during my stream. How awesome is he? So as well as him joining us and talking to us, I'll have 10 Eurotruck keys to give away. The only way that you can win them is if you're in that live stream and you follow me on Twitch. You cannot win any other way. When I run the live stream, it's like a raffle, and it randomly picks somebody who's in the stream at the time, but they have to be following me. If they're not following me, they won't be picked as a winner. That's the rules. So that's why I'm telling you now that you should get over to my Twitch page and follow it. And when that stream goes live, which I will announce at a future date, so don't worry about that. When that stream goes live, you will want to be in there, and you'll be able to talk to myself and listen to Mr. Pavel Sabor talk about this game. Can't wait for that. Anyway, so YouTube and live streaming, two complementary things. I intend to run both of them. I'm taking a left here. I'm down to London. Catching the ferry, wasn't we, down near London? Was it down at Felixstowe or Harwich? I can't remember. Can't remember where the ferry was going from. Oh, I thought I'd been fine then. I hate that. It's a loan instalment. I'm building up my cash, guys. 360 grand. I'm going to pay that damn loan off soon. Squirrel Logistics needs to grow, so we're going to have to buy some more trucks and hire some more drivers. But I'm going to pay that loan off first, I think. Then maybe I'll have to buy another garage. Actually, I bought another garage, didn't I? On my stream, I bought a garage over in Sweden, near the Scania Truck Centre. Yes, I did, because if you didn't see that stream, guys, seriously, you should go and watch it. It was such good fun. I ended up over at the Scania Test Centre. They actually put it into the ProMod map. I love them to bits for doing this. They put Sweden in there, and then they put the whole of Scania Test Centre, so you can go over there and visit the Scania Test Driving Centre and drive around it. And I drove around it in my Squirrel truck, and there's a bit of the map where I was absolutely flooring it, going as fast as I could around this track. And then there's actually a bit of the map that's bumps. It's kind of bumpy to test your suspension, and I hit this thing. It must have been 60 miles an hour, and the truck just left the ground. It was like 2 meters in the air, and it turned over onto its side and crashed into the barrier and skidded along the test centre track. It was one of the most hilarious moments. If you didn't see that live stream, I did actually cut it up and put it on YouTube. I think it's episode 5 of Scania Goes Home. I think it's that one. I think it's about episode 5, but watch the whole thing because it is awesome to watch. But if you just want to see that, episode 5 is where it's at. So they put that in this game, and I bought a garage, I think, in the town nearby. So I think I've got enough space to expand Squirrel Logistics. Formerly known as Trucking Nuts. I thought we needed a professional name to take on Eddie Stobart. So I've gone for Squirrel Logistics, which I think is a pretty professional name. We've got a professional paint job. And we'll see what we can do. We're going to try and grow this trucking empire. My next goal is to get to level 25. I'm currently level 24. But if I can get to 25, I should be able to upgrade my Scania engine to the top line. I think it's a 720 if I remember. Yeah, 720. And that will be that for the upgrades in terms of the engine on the Scania.